and welcome to Porcupine Stand here on YouTube with Silver. Now, for some time now, we've been doing Kotoko today. There's a trase ni about 3 years. Now, idea san Kotoko seminal krabata ni na about 3 ashe na discuss on this particular platform. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel to enjoy our amazing content. Now, about preseason matches, which we'll talk about it. And the Ghana Premier League starts this weekend. And I was talking about it on radio. So the exact day our clubs may both respective matches was not known to the public. But then the Ghana Football Association have officially published graphics, details of the exact days our clubs Mebono is on it, and Kotoko is playing on Sunday, 3 p.m. at Nararigu. Yes, so the game is not in Tamale, it's in Nararigu with Karela United, meaning Kotoko will play on an AstroTurf. Because Nararigu pitch in the AstroTurf. Kotoko will AstroTurf. Good. So I don't know how the technical team will work on that. How they can get a bit of AstroTurf football before they eventually go to Nararigu. Yeah, that is it. Until 3 Sunday, Yeshia. The sad news is that there's still based on the publications of Ghana Football Association today, there's no TV right. You need TV right to be a Meaning, you know, you listen to live commentary. Unfortunately, if any of our brothers in Nararigu decide to go Facebook Live, then you get a chance to watch the game. Yeah, so. But we know that in Kumasi, chances of you watching the game is extremely high because of the various YouTubers around. At the moment, I don't know how strong Asante Korokoye as a club. So on one Kasabe born live on YouTube or Facebook. I don't know, because my last checks, and Timian confirm whether Kotoko or the capacity. As a club, they have the right to show the game, but whether the club itself having the right or the capacity to show is another story altogether. I mean, come on, the interest. So I think we all have to stick and stay with live commentary. Yeah. And I may have my question against Karela United. Now, Kodokobo Kwesiada, but properly. Today, I want to talk about the whole brand. I'm addressing some key issues. Wahane, I feel Yemfaniom Diago. League next start. We have a lot of planning, a lot of plans. I've engaged in a lot of planning with experts. I believe that should add value to this particular channel. Saying how we want to serve you and we can take it to the next level. God being so good. But my point is, we will not sit here and them boy and some movie on some factor about somebody afi. Who deserve about somebody ever about so. Kotoko played yesterday against Vision FC. If I'm telling you the number of people, even on this channel, menka outside on this channel, bisa Kotoko JSERSEY, some pebia. You can go to the channel, read comments. You see the number of times people are asking questions about Kotoko JSERSEY. I wanted to get the Kotoko JSERSEY to do a photo shoot for some of the graphics we'll be using this season on Porcupine Stand. Minyebi. Kotoko played yesterday and they used last season's JSERSEY. The whole brand in penning for. Yes, sir. Mum making sure Senyame Adoma Kwesiada. Asante Kotoko will be playing his first game with the new JSERSEY. It will not be appropriate for Asante Kotoko to play his first Premier League game without the new JSERSEY. After 7 weeks ago, on my announcement of the JSERSEY. For that one, me come on, me more confident that Kotoko will play with the new jersey. But I'm just saying this. Last season, so Hope brand jersey ne ba earlier. Emma Mukwala, Infege, Dalad, Richmond Lamptey. Eddie jersey ni koye photo shoot wa Accra. That time na Kotoko Kra gusu ye preseason. How people so? And these 4 players, ja team no, because now they wanted an excellent photo shoot. Excellent photo shoot in such a way that it would make the jersey attractive enough to project a positive brand about Asante Kotoko. And Onkoye is our photo shoot. Fast forward. And then a picture of the whole brand jersey for Frono. And I must say, I am extremely disappointed in people around the whole brand. You cannot be doing some of these amateur mistakes because I feel the brand Kotoko must be protected and must be protected. You're projecting, you're protecting. Why am I saying this? We wake up this morning to see a Nokia 3310 camera picture of the whole brand jersey. Jersey, me says our picture no. I'll put it on the screen. A Nokia 3310 will be the guy. And if you understand marketing and you understand communication and branding at this particular point in time, any leak picture of the Kotoko jersey, depending and looking at the number of controversies, what jersey no must be something that instantly a bit trendy positively. Yen leaky jersey no in a more tantaneous way, leaking in such a way that even as a matter of fact, you don't leak it. You should make sure, say, club the photo shoot, come on. Everything must be spot on. Yeah, more being could trap just in a picture be as a that be as a, and when you compare it with the graphics, you feel disappointed. And you know why I'm saying this? It's something we've been fighting within Kotoko. Allow the communication team to do their work. My current time I am seen by a normal call Fixtures. Some of the Kotoko players took pictures of Omonta their normal. When those pictures appeared, it was disastrous. The following day, Kotoko communication guys used professional camera to China. The image was different. That is branding. To say in Kofokra wedding no more ya obi timi ka say do wedding na say en fa phone nka me picture enye bibia o because we do phone be twan the quality of the image be ba ponten no one hwe ya and enye fair enough for the bride and groom no how they want to project their wedding ebeko ti onkofo bi wedding kura kwa say en fa phone be twa omo picture because we try the time professional photographers ni twa the pictures be ba abonten ji bi fa gu phone so ye picture no ho adwuma na ma de na ya akono. So that leak picture was unnecessary, and whoever within the whole brander or yes should buy his head in shame because ne papa mu a momu ntwa picture ni ye because ene who just know enye fe that picture na e ba but enye fe esuni mfaso bia. Moving on to this season, allow the system to work. Again, you knew you had sent a proposal to Kotoko. Set more person sponsor Kotoko. A week to start the league. The players are Kotoko just in by. A week to start the league just in by. Sabri, I said just around. Go for last you we are excellent. What they call people media men how to wear it, trying to get positive image. I think Sabri boom because the vibe around Kotoko is positive now. Let me tell you, the Karela game is difficult. And you make hay when the sun shines, Brenna na kotoko top players no. E ho na wo so ton jerseys no. Send you betimi aton fa kese na. Na say abre ya start league Sunday jersey buy. Me and this is a brand that now order that. So delay no say no nyina asesa. And whoever within the system or leak is our picture no. You should fire that person. Last season, the first samples appear was the narcotic players Nakoyi photo shoot. No? And you know how sweet it was. Protect the info around the club. Oh, moving on. The Kodoko team clearly will stay at Cape Coast. So their first game against Karela. This week, the Kumasi will be dominated by the Blasters, just like we all know. Personally, I wish that Kotoko would at least play a game at the Barbara Sports Stadium if a game at the Barbara Sports Stadium before eventually Enka league started. From the look of things, and look possible. But I feel that the Kotoko should train at the Barbara Sports Stadium before our first game it will fear against Nswatrema. At least come over back. Send a good year. Obo Sunday I'll be daho. Good. Na Monday waba. Na rarigu su di oba be duru no be bre. Probably they might start recovery on Tuesday. Maybe a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I intensive training for match day 2 against Nswatrema. Kasa Tuesday no. Komunya wada kwejache. Na Wednesday komunya oho. Na nka ne pape mu a ka Thursday, Friday, Saturday no. And a Thursday, Friday mpo no. Komu be wo babaya. Na ma new players ninya a feel of the babaya. Sports Stadium. Enye kwa se Blasters be Kumasi a. Omu nko training wo be fufuro no training wo babaya ra ho na. So training se Blasters be ba be Kumasi, they will train here. They will train on Wednesday also and they will play on Friday. They will play on Thursday. To have a feel of the pitch, at least 2 days training session is allowed. And you can second for say team be able international gamer man be training or partners. So that the players can get a feel of the place. Nante swa bohu se ne park na tiefa. Tika kotoko. Oyentimi ambobo babaya no. Ki train wo ho after the game against Karela. Na MBB enko ene team no ekwaji omani kakra e wo beach ni ade. It's all good. I mean, life cannot be that stressful every time. Sometimes so to me chill up. Na Koroko NCC in common men can be waha. I have my reasons. I have my reasons. For radio I can say it, but here I just decide to keep quiet. All that I'm hoping is that every department within Kotoko must be ready for the season. The coaching department, the fan base, and the support and the playing body. Because last season, analyzing your man name Kuli Kotoko, your boss any power in the fry. And up and cry. Mohena montutum on your may. Na masa elections na beba so was a day on. Omonyana BBI unko. Because Kotoko at the moment need peace to start the league. Let me tell you something about this season's Ghana Premier League. Midiema, Samates, those two clubs. Brekum Chelsea. Fahas ne Kotoko ne tonchen. Sa clubs we. And again, one particular club based on Ghana Premier League, how you move follow. You name or many sifa Breno Karela United. Chinamaka say Karela game needing. Now I go on my question. Their plan is simple. Make sure majority of their home matches they will win it. Because they've realized that Samates at the home energy league, Midiama investment my end. The plan is say takwa ombeji omo points as a faten And Midiama is a club obetimi akwa away so akoshaw. They want to win the league again and play Africa wo ho. Enti enya agudie na ebesi this season. Nya agudie na ebesi this season. Clubs now relegation hunu omo nyina omani ada ho, especially Heart of Lions. Madam, I mean kasa bebre. One day we'll do a proper preview of the league. So yes, Kotoko afa players, but I'm telling you, say, a man to two omuniome year, these smaller clubs, we might see another one winning the league because of home record and home advantage. Into home advantage, you may now it's tough for the count. So I'm fixing every problem within the club. I be preventing the club from going down. Send your league in start here. You may who Kafreka to football biya. Now let's talk about the preseason and what we've seen so far about the preseason. Monitoring Kotoko preseason, one thing obvious. I may observe is that Kotoko will be operating with a 10 squad. Yes, the squad that Kotoko be this season, it is slim and 10, to some extent smaller than last season's squad. Last season, Kotoko started with 4 goalkeepers. This season, Kotoko is starting with 3. Fatah said we under 20 call up. Perikasa Renya Blasters. Last season, Kotoko 4 goalkeepers and had to loan Fatah said this season at 3. The 10 squad again have advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is that you have a limited group that you can easily control. It is a player lack of playing time. Ebema oma former cartels na dressing room dede no. Normally with a smaller squad eba form. But again, you are few injuries away from crisis. That is the disadvantage of operating with a smaller squad. Few injuries away from crisis. To goalkeepers year 3, last season year 4. Last season right backs for Kotoko. Na 5. Adasan, Asamoah, Japan, Fuseni Saaku, Kote Bekan. This season, A3, Adasan, Kote, and Lord Amoa. Left back last season was 3. This is A2. In a smart and Patrick Essiedu. Back line. Last season, Dawuni Yaya Sharif Mohammed, Yusuf Nuruddin, Justice Blay, Henry Ansu. This season, F4 instead of 5. To almost all the departments, I mean, Bubu in Eswati. Midfield, Eswati. Attack, numbers, Neswati. Because Kotoko at the point had Nicholas Mensah, Isaac Kopong, Baba, Yaya, Peter Aqua, Benasomwa, Julius Oforizigi, Kalu Watara, George Simfege, Steve Mukwala. Now, that is not the same number or the attacking line of Asante Kotoko. So Kotoko is operating with a 10 squad, and that's the first observation from the preseason. Maka the positive, maka the negative actually. 2, Albertamwa and the possible replacement for Mukwala. That is obvious. We have friendly games now Kotoko Abona. The all trese attack Obema Kotoko goals kese Albertamwa. Last season, Kotoko's top scorer was Steve Dese Mukwala. He's out. The player that looks likely to replace him is Albert Amoa. And yet, Kasa Team Bebre or no Achrew anymore. His build up is excellent. His ball work is excellent. His movement decent. And his goal scoring rate. And now 2 goals in your meeting a pim share. Achrew say, Obetimi Nashe, Obetimi Nitiashe, and he moved to the right places also. That is another observation. Samba, the third one, looks like the new leader in defense. Last season's new leader in defense was Nuruddin. To check the number of matches at Kotoko, he played most of it. Normally, on Nani and you will be canon. But I say, watch the Kotoko matches now, but it's a Samba, no? And I share you will be canon to complete the center back pair. Clearly, sanity. Samba is the new Nuruddin. On the idea will be Bekano. Whether he's better than Nuruddin is a different issue because your preseason, your competitive games. Last season, Henry Ansu was the best center back for the preseason. You know, the starting league, now Obre. No Obre. But Samba, NAI the leader in defense. The new Richmond Lamte is Emmanuel Entry. Who yan change bia. Got spine na last season on the boy no. Frederick Kasare, Nuruddin, Sharif Mohammed until so be pra Richmond Lamte Bukwala. And you might be Brasasa. Frederick Kasare can still be there, but it looks like in front of him will be Samba. In front of him, as in defensive midfielder, I'll come and talk about that. But Lamte's replacement clearly, a branch of Emmanuel Entry. The can send any new team will start it very soon. Na menti opponent in an but now the net down here say Newton was saying he would have loved to see Emmanuel Entry and Richmond Lamte. Unfortunately, that can happen. But Lamte born now no born now in fifi on an attack region now so in matches are absent. Which means a kwan kesi ababeda kotibnum. Baby ada edit say saa kwan no. Emmanuel Entry na ababesi saa kwan. On na ababesi na nine. This is something you can easily observe from the preseason matches at Kotokwabo so far. The other one is that Coach Ogum wants to try and keep his faith in Michael Che Damina and Andrew Sintim. Last season, Kotoko started, these are the two players Ogum started with. And omo back in the days were wafa. Now in team ni Che Damina no bobo. Under Ogum. It looks like he still wants to do the same thing this season. When Ogum, ne wafa team no, esi akotoko. It was these two players in the boy, Che and in team. And time that in team wabonity. They say we work, but that time wabonity. He still want to play the two together with Emmanuel Entry. That is something from the Kotoko preseason I am observing. Because now Manfred says somewhat to the new and never started. Tell the new never started. But in Lukusa, it looks like it will be Emmanuel Entry, Michael Che Gamna, and Andrew Sintim as a midfield three. That is what I see as a coach in the person. Say we will determine it when the season starts. So not a bad preseason campaign for Kotoko. Lots of positives. Lots of positives. The new signings now is something to still keep our faith within. See, a GDA bishop. I'm my GDA conform. But the first game against Karela must be a statement match. Said Nibrena Kotoko against Haas. Ewa Kran. It's a said Nibrena Yaduko against Karela. Na ye bibi sonko. Send ye chitafo from the first game. Ebenya ngureshemu say the team foforo na Kotoko aye no afi emme chitafo na nimu ngwase. These are my observations from the preseason. You can also drop your comment. I did not talk about Peter Akwa, Babaya. These are all old players in Indada. But it's a team squad with tough competition. You need to justify why you should start. Because Samba Nimpono, so to top up as na blame her blow puli, and I answer puli, I'll be to me a bench. And no Patrick see the boy born a camera. Lord, I'm more about born a camera. People say it's more of quality based on preseason. You see the quality in the recruitment. Let's see so when the season start proper, they can get the job done. But I mean, come on, my National Sports Authority for Nabaso. I'm one to say park no one to say. Yeah, say, I'm gonna say park. And the DB drew baby, na park no. na so penye fe ne sampan KM mayor kura kasem say masa munjai rough no mo ye nti say ne some of the pictures abana is looking good they don't deserve any applause because some na say no mo aye omo adwuma no aye. We are just hoping that on the day they will go through park no so no now the images na ba abonten no is better than the images we are seeing. That is what we want to go and see. Emfa mun see say the two that the Kotko team will stay at Cape Coast. Now Omaba between Maba Senko a Nararugu for the game on Sunday. So probably looks like they will leave there on Friday. Now at least because Nararugu there wa. So to Saturday no, but I could do late. What I could do normally we come that tamale. I think the last time got that tamale also. To be too late time I could do. That's all Saturday no. At the ever channel the moon normally. Ka unya ya nka Friday no was steady sa basis na come off no. Omo pe Kotoko dem so be too kwan ajo. Kotoko will not travel in the night. So either they move on if you are not and I also free Cape Coast never sing. Oh, so the journey will be that long. As a free 3 by 3. As a free 3 never 3. Until the papa when a Friday, you know what? Maybe I'm the whole day. I could do. Now the Saturday now resting. Na Sunday no mabobo. That is the news that we are picking. Na nyame adom ade akem ne de bebremo in the coming days. Have a good night. Bye bye.